Good morning all, I hope we're well. As promised, I'm a wee bit later actually because I've been that busy getting about the cameras and charging this and charging that, but we're here. So I'm going to do some scrambled eggs the way that I do them. You may well do them the same or similar, but this is how I do them and I absolutely love them. I think they're great. So the first thing I'm going to do is I like my toast. I like my toast to be kind of nice and crunchy and crispy. I don't like it all. By the way, the camera that's on there, I can't see what's happening because that's live on Facebook. There's a camera there that's gone on YouTube, so I'll probably be looking at that one. You can see different aspects of the house when it goes up. So what was I saying? So I like my toast. I actually like it quite cold if I'm going to be putting scrambled egg on it. So I'm going to get the toast in now. I'm going to boil the kettle and I'll have my tea once I've had my toast. So give me 2 seconds, we'll get the toast on the go. Then I'll tell you what I'm doing. Toast in. Right. Fork. Salt. Now, a lot of people do their scrambled eggs in microwaves and such like, and that's just, no, it's not the way I do it. So, what I'm going to do, I've got 3 buffered brown eggs. That's them boys there. They're amazing. And by the way, see eggs. See if you can get eggs that are, if you're out and about and you see if you see the honesty boxes at the side of the road and you can pick up eggs, drop a couple of quid in for half of those eggs, you'll get the best eggs in the world, by the way, and they'll have shite on them and they'll have feathers on them and they'll be dirty looking. Just give them a wee wash, but I guarantee you they'll be amazing. Give me a wee second just to get this wee sponge. That's us. Right, so 3 eggs into your bowl. Let me just open that up to get rid of that to do. So we've not been on for a long time. I thought I'd do something fairly simple because I want to talk to you about something that's going to be happening in the next wee while. So that's the 3 eggs in. Let me just get rid of these shells and get rid of the eggs. Keep my hands away because I've got a wee bit of egg on them. Job done. Sorted, put the towel over the sugar, chef style. Give that a wee wipe there. Right, so wee pinch of salt into your eggs, get that out of the road. So how I do this is I get the frying pan, dry frying pan. Now I use butter that comes in a big pack. No the Lurpak pack stuff. You can use that if you like, but I use a good knob of butter there. So, get that out of the road. So that's into a cold pan. So the key to this is, because it works quite quick and it comes together quite quickly, you're better to have everything prepared before you, in case you forget something. So what I'm doing is, I'm just going to take my time with this now, because ordinarily, this is rattled together in 2 or 3 minutes, which is great if you're in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry, so it's we'll just do it the way I'm doing it now. So need a spatula, I was going to say a spatula, your butter, 3 eggs, and I've seasoned that. Did I season that? I did. I put the salt in there. So it's a cold frying pan. I'm waiting on this toast coming together. So while I'm waiting on that, because I'm going to leave the toast out. While I'm waiting on that, I'll tell you what's happening. I've been speaking to a fella from a podcast group, and the podcast, it's I'm a Rangers fan, and I think most of you know that, and that's fine. I'm going to do a wee, that's the toast ready. I'll let that cool down a wee bit before I put the butter on it. So I'm going to be doing a wee bit with Paul and the other lads that's involved with the Battle Fever Network podcast. So they get involved with Rangers media and such like. So what we're going to be doing, if any of you are interested, is we're going to be doing this sort of stuff. I'm going to have a guest here, so it's James Martin style. I'll have a guest and we're just going to talk about all things the football and Rangers in particular. So that's what we're going to be doing, and that's going to be in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else about it. What was I going to say? I can't remember. It's slipped my mind. So that's what's going to be happening with that, with the podcast. So it's called the Battle Fever Network, and the podcast will be, it's along every other Saturday kitchen. So James Martin style guest here. Chat, blather, blather, blather. There's the food as I'm cooking. Serve it up just at the end, the way the man does it. Let me get this toast. Give me 2 seconds. Right, so that toast cooled down a wee tad. Let me just get this prepared. I'll get the eggs on and I'll show you how I do this. So, I like slices of butter on my toast. I'm not one of these people that just have a wee thin scrape. So, get your lashings of butter on your toast. You can get that out of the road, right? So this butter that I'm using, I got it from, it's salted butter, and I got it from, where did I get it? Waitrose, I think it was. I prefer that, don't get me wrong, I like the Lurpak butter, it's great, but this is the stuff that I'm using now. Really tasty. Right, so, eggs are ready, toast done, kettle on. Kettle on. That's all wet. Right. Hob on to medium high. So this will come together very, very quickly. So when you know when this butter's ready, when it starts to fizz and melt and bubble up and stuff, that's when the butter's ready and the pan's hot enough to put your eggs in. And we're going to work very, very quickly with this because it doesn't take that long to come together. I prefer doing this, as I said, people put milk in their eggs in the microwave, when it comes out it's all watery. It's not for me. You can see that butter starting to, it's melting already. So my kettle's ready, just ready for my tea. So that's on its way. So going back to the podcast thing, really exciting. The guys do some great things. They do a lot of work with the Rangers Football Club, and the media's involved in it, which is good for the guys. There's a good bit of exposure. I'm delighted to get a wee shot at, see if I can bring something to the table and get involved along with the lads, so I can't wait. So this butter's coming on nicely. Let me just get my tea sorted. Now I would imagine there'll be some hiccups along the way, but nobody says it would be easy, nobody said it would be an absolute doddle, so as I say, that's something to look forward to. So this butter, you can see there, that's sizzling there, that's ready, right? So you're on the medium high heat, get the eggs in, get that out of the road. Now, give that a second or two, you'll see it starting to firm up round about the edges like it would do if you're going to do an omelette, and which is another thing as well. If you want to just leave it as an omelette, leave it at that, give it a couple of minutes at that setting, and then get it flipped over, and then that's you sorted for an omelette. So turn the heat down, and just move this egg around, because you can see what's happening. Now I like my eggs nice and silky, so I've got the heat's not off, it's no off, but it's down to a kind of low to medium heat. So just move the egg, you can see the egg there, as it starts to firm up, you know, the raw egg, as it starts to firm up onto the hot pan. So keep the heat turned down, move the egg back and forth, you'll get it nice and silky. I like mine nice and silky when they're done. They almost look like they're not cooked, but they are. The residual heat off the egg, when you put them onto your toast or onto your plate, they'll cook your eggs are still cooking away, but they don't look, some people will think they're raw, but they're not. But this is nearly done. I've been moving this around this hot pan. The key as well, don't move it too much. Then you keep at it and stir it and rattle it about. Just be nice and gentle, but you're actually just folding the egg over. That's another second or two and we're done with this. Which is how I love my scrambled eggs. And that there, for me, that's done. So I'm going to serve that. So as I say, nice and silky, get that out of the frying pan. Like that there, I don't know if you can see that there, it'll be better right here. Get that off the plate and onto the toast. Remove that in the rod. And we'll bring this over and let you have a wee look. Look how glossy that is. Now that's the butter that's came through that as well, mind you. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to season that. It's already had a wee bit of salt in it. A lot of chefs say don't put the salt into the raw egg because it disturbs the protein. I don't know. wee pinch of black pepper, and if you want anything else than that, a bit of sauce, HP fruity sauce, ketchup, HP brown sauce, the regular stuff. It's all good. So I'm going to have my breakfast and a cup of tea, then I'm going straight to watch James Martin because I have been late. I hope you have a great weekend.